Lifted. I go by LIL BOSS. I'm from North Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay.
You know, I'm a Geechee boy.
Geechee boy, man. You mentioned that in your High Off Life freestyle. Break that down for the people that are uneducated to what Geechee really means and where you're from.
That Geechee shit, like that shit like a part of our culture. Like South Carolina, we like the first place where the slaves and shit laying at. Like, you know, we still got the slave markets and shit. They sell shit and shit, but we really a part of that slavery history. That's where the Geechee started.
So they still got the markets from
original shit. You can go tour it. We got like #1 tourist shit or whatever.
Fuck. That's crazy.
For real.
That's crazy. And so, and Geechee is the accent, the dialect.
Yeah, our dialect. Like, you ain't gonna hear nobody. You're not gonna go nowhere and hear nobody sound like us.
Yeah.
When we go other places, they be like, y'all from the island, y'all Jamaican. Be like, gotta let them know we Geechee.
Right. And that's very when I say Geechee and I say it's an American thing, that's like, it's not, don't get it confused with a dialect from international West Indies. It's very South Carolina.
For sure.
Wow, you put me on as a grown ass man. But let's talk about the music though. Let's talk about the music. It's your moment right now. You're getting a lot of support. One of the first artists from where you're from to get over 1 million views. Let's talk about what that was like and the support that you're getting, who's supporting you on the record. And talk about the record too. Shout it out.
Shit, that 1 million views, that shit really been like out the blue. You know, I don't think nobody planned 1 million views. But that shit really been out the blue. We just get a beat made one day, did a song one day, the video the same, like we did all that shit the same day. City just been fucking with it. You know, once our city adapt, usually that shit be like, other motherfuckers adapt first, then you got to come back to the city. But with that one right there, our city put everybody else on, and that shit just went like that.
And this the record that Breakfast Club was supporting?
No, the record that was Breakfast Club, that was like a solo song with me called I Know It.
Okay. So before we get there though, let's talk about the record that, you know, because we got to talk about the respect of the record that was going crazy before anybody was co-signing that. What was that energy like? And was people like just bumping the record and coming out to the shows, or was they coming out to the shows first and playing the record and spreading the wildfire? How'd that go?
Man, that shit been like, the record had bring the shows, cause like, we put that shit up one day, the next day that shit like 50,000. The next day that shit like 250. Then I like, what the fuck?
They was just fucking with it.
So I know like people were adapting, like they going to watch the video, like once them DJs get their hand on it, that shit in rotation, and everybody just been calling for them shows.
Wow.
I don't give a damn if them only want you to perform that song, they calling that.
That's what's up. And what's that circuit like? And is this just in South Carolina, or where would the calls
No, that shit be like, I can't really call it, but it's everywhere. Like my top streams and shit, that shit don't come from South Carolina. That shit be everywhere.
Do you think there's a connection with your dialect and Geechee across the nation, the world?
Oh yeah, and I be like, I network different. Like I be trying to go other places, so like I'm gonna tap in with them DJs, them promoters, the media, everything. You know?
That's what's up. Talk about the record that Breakfast Club was really supporting. Like how that kind of happened.
I mean, like I fuck with Charlamagne, like on a personal. Charlamagne from South Carolina, Monk's Corner.
Yeah.
So like, I fuck with Charlamagne on a personal tip. That's like big brother to me. So for him, like shouting my music out and shit on Breakfast Club, that shit really been surprising. Like, you know, Charlamagne, he might wake up one day on the bullshit, and the next day he on some chill shit.
Yeah.
But that shit so shocking to me. Like, I really got followers and shit. People who hit me up like, yeah, I came here through Charlamagne. I appreciate it.
That's what's up. Man, so talk about where you at right now, man. I mean, that's crazy that you get that much love organically, then you get a cosign for another record. Where does that bring us right now? I know you got some situations, things you can't talk about.
I ain't gonna cap. That co-signing and I like Breakfast, that shit like bring a lot of attention to me. Like I had like big labels calling, Atlantic, Alamo. I had like major labels calling, but I've been in the mix of another little deal. I can't really elaborate too much on it, but I out the deal now, you know, like 100% independent. So like,
balls in your court, you independent.
Yeah, I all in, but now I just like, I got a lot of music and shit I'm about to put out, but I just getting the business side of everything together first, because I don't want to go through the same shit I just been through, you know?
I was gonna ask you that the fact that you out of a situation, everybody come knocking. Do you think people will come knocking disingenuinely in the sense that like they're trying to take advantage of some hype right now, but they don't know the marathon? Like talk
I
about the
mean, like,
marathon.
I ain't gonna lie, they ain't never really stopped knocking, but I just like, I want to get my shit together first, you know?
Yeah,
I ain't trying to dive into nothing again, have me stuck forever. So I just like, take my time with everything, walk
no,
through, but
no doubt.
I just having them calls and shit. I be
Yeah.
wanting to see what people got to offer.
What can we expect from you right now? You working on an album? You putting the album out? You just focus on the singles and the visuals? What's the game plan right now?
To be honest, I got enough for a lot of albums. I just, or I got enough in the vault for a lot of albums. I just want to put these shit out like single. You know, I took a little break putting music out, like a year and some change, you know? But I still been getting called for shows and shit due to the other music that been doing what it do. But I just working on putting them singles and like pulling that buzz all the way back how I really want it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Then I fuck them up with an album or something, mixtape, whatever, however you call it.
You're playing it right though. You're getting their attention, getting back familiar. Take me back a little bit, man. To my understanding, you had got shot at a show in South Carolina, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, well, just walk us through that, man. If you know if you don't mind reliving
Yeah,
that.
I had like a 2-show weekend, perform at South Carolina State, and they had like an after party I've been booked at too. So like, you know everything be good at them colleges and shit. I went to the after party, me in the camp, some shit like probably like 5 minutes before we perform, I tapping in with the DJ and shit. Shit just pop off in the club. Shit went left. Like one of the ones who get shoot, but like
That's just how it went down.
that shit ain't really been up nothing, man.
No doubt. That's crazy though. That's great. I mean, you just out here living your dream, and then shit fucking go down.
Oh no, and you know what's so crazy about that whole shit though?
What's that?
Like I get shoot right, cause that shit been it been slight. Like I get shoot, I drive myself to the hospital. I get at the hospital like the next day or whatever. That next night, I had a show I still been booked for. I still went to that shit on
Wow.
crutches.
Did people at the show know that you that had
Oh yeah,
happened?
you know the media, all them little pages and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he get shoot, this and that. But a lot of people like, why the fuck you out here?
What was that show like? Like that, because they know that media was going crazy, but I'm sure you still spilled.
I mean,
your
that
ink,
shit
so
been like
delivery's crazy.
that shit been like turned, but that shit been like a lot of like what that shit called? What the word I looking for? Like they give me a lot of like
Like pain
acknowledgement.
medicine.
No, hell no. They give me like another acknowledgement, like, what
Oh.
the fuck? And you just get shoot yesterday? Like a lot of people like, what the fuck you doing here? And like shit,
But I know you was rapping though.
we gotta get that money. Word.
No doubt, man. Talk about what right now though. I mean, it's your moment. You speaking for a lot of people outside of South Carolina, and right now, I mean, I think with this, you educating a lot of folks about their history, and I think that is really important. Do you see yourself being a grand connector between, Geechee and South Carolina, all across the map in the United States and also internationally? And do you have international?
Let me tell you, I trying to be like the face of this Geechee shit, you know? Like when you hear Geechee music, you automatically think about Lil Boss. Them motherfuckers who rapping this shit Geechee, they sound like that's where Lil Boss them from, you know? When you hear Atlanta, you hear all these niggas rap, you be like, oh, bunch of little babies. Detroit, shit just everybody got a face of who put the sound out there first. You know, I ain't gonna say they just got that shit in charge, but if you in South Carolina, we hear your shit, you the first motherfucker out of Atlanta, we hear sound like that, that's your sound, bro.
And they gonna say
Lil Boss
dialect,
bring
the
that
flow.
geeky shit to the industry. No other way to say that shit. Lil Boss bring that shit, I telling you.
No doubt.
We got niggas, don't get me wrong now, and that's what fucked that shit up. We got niggas from South Carolina, from Charleston, South Carolina, but when they rap, you might think they're more from somewhere else, you know? You know, like people get a mix, in the mix of the wave and shit, people start gravitating to the other shit, you know?
Yeah.
Forgetting that, nigga, we got our own sound, they gotta gravitate to our shit. But I'm gonna put us up there.
You're the day one. That's what's up. Respect. Before we get out of here, man, just let us know where we can find you at. Also, where we can follow the music, even outside of social media, bro.
I'm at Lil Boss on everything. Only one me. You look up at Lil Boss, you can find me. Google, YouTube, Instagram, all the media platforms at Lil Boss, you know?